Hello friends, welcome to this live stream and name of the program is Know the Top Companies in Your State. And if you want to know which are the top companies in your state, then you've reached the right channel and right program. We are live and you can also interact with us. So we are right now, moving through Haryana, state of Haryana in India, and we are identifying which are the top companies in the state of Haryana. So today we are actually doing segment wise study, and today we want to basically look at the industries which are related to tourism, travel and tourism, and which is the topmost company in the state of Haryana engaging in the area of travel and tourism. Let's find out. And that is the ITC. ITC is the largest, having the most influence on the state of Haryana in the area of travel and tourism. So when we actually started this study, we actually looked at not only the websites or the travel agencies, etc. We looked at the holistic picture. Whenever we look at the top companies and in the state of Haryana, when it comes to tourism, which company has the highest amount of revenue generation happening in the state of Haryana and have the highest amount of influence on the consumers of Haryana. So that is our criteria, and ITC has emerged as number one. There could be many criteria fulfilling other companies also, but we have taken the holistic image where we are talking about the travel and tourism, the company which is really the movers and shakers in the state of Haryana. And ITC emerged as number one, the leader in the travel space. Now, ITC is a very well-known brand, and the tourism is not the core business. They have other core business, but they are very well known in the hotel industry. So the part of the reason that the ITC is number one in the state of Haryana is because they have, beautiful hotels and resort in the state of Haryana. So that increases the value itself by many thousands of crores in terms of turnover, because they have the establishment, the real estate, where 100,000 people, millions of people walk in and walk out and use their facility while they are also enjoying their tourism. Now, tourism does not only mean ticketing, travel, etc. It also includes the stay, which is the major cost. And ITC being running various hotel chains for various budget, they have emerged as number one in the state of Haryana. Now, ITC hotels, have a multiple portfolio. They have hotels, they have resorts, they also have, tourism for business and tourism for recreation, and therefore all kinds of tourism related activities are supported by ITC infrastructure, which also includes, we will talk about agencies. They also have agency, which is ticketing, etc., and they also have their own hotels. But if you look at the internet based entities, the booking entities, they do not provide any support like ITC provides. ITC provides not only ticketing and booking, travel, taxi, resorts. They also provide hotels. They provide various tours for recreation, etc. So they provide the holistic approach to tourism. And Haryana being a small state, one of the small states of India, and therefore ITC has beautiful resorts in this picturesque green state. Haryana basically means the green land. The most of the economy of the state is basically in a plain. It's like a big rice ball. Lot of cultivation happens in the state of Haryana. Therefore, there are opportunities for setting up resorts, tucked away in the wilderness, either in the forest area or on the foothills of Aravali Hills. So there are a lot of these picturesque locations which are far from the mating ground, and those areas have been captured by ITC hotels. They have built their resorts, and that therefore a lot of people, even though Haryana is a small state, not much happening when it comes to the pilgrim travels, but people who want to basically get out of the madding crowd, get out of the last city, they actually come to stay in the resorts, ITC resorts in Haryana. Therefore, ITC is actually a big company in the state of Haryana. And I told you that they also have the booking agencies, which it's basically hosted services, just like any other booking agency. Using the ITC booking hosted services, you can actually book your entire tour. You can book your flight, you can book your train, buses, any special requirement. Even if you have to catch a boat, you can do that. So pretty much the booking agency work like a hosted service, pretty much like any other booking agency like Expedia or any other booking agency across the world. And the beauty is that using the ITC booking agency, you not only book, even if you're located in Haryana and traveling overseas, you can actually use the ITC booking agency and book your overseas trip. So that adds to the economy, that adds to the turnover of the ITC tourism, ITC hotels. At the same time, if you're visiting Haryana from outside or within Haryana itself, if you're wanting to basically take a break from your mundane life, you can actually use the resort facilities, and there are very beautiful hotels. I will cover those hotels next. The biggest hotel they have is called ITC Grand Bharat. By looking at this hotel, it looks like a palace. I mean, just look at it, I'm sure this is quite expensive. This is at the same level as the Taj of Mumbai, and therefore it's something which is so palatious and so comfortable. It has the staff which is ready to serve you. And say, for example, if you're spending some time in ITC Grand Bharat, you will have an experience of the lifetime. So even if you're traveling into Haryana, or if you're living in the state of Haryana, you can visit ITC Grand Bharat in Gurugram, and the experience is the next level experience altogether. And you don't have to basically go to any foothills or any pilgrim or any ski resort. You can actually spend 1 week in ITC Grand Bharat, and you can be basically energized from your mundane life. So a lot of people actually in Haryana, do this. Instead of going to far off land, they can just check in into ITC Grand Bharat, even though it is expensive. But imagine, if you're traveling to somewhere in a ski resort in India or abroad, your expense will be quite high. So you can actually use that money that you want to spend on your recreation. You can actually go to just next door ITC Grand Bharat in Gurugram. Believe it, it is really one of the top class, world class hotel located right in the middle of Haryana. And it is managed by ITC. ITC is also very popular, very well known for running the luxury hotel chains across the world. So same level of service is provided even in their hotels in Gurugram. The next level is the Fortune Select. Fortune Select is the next level. It's for the people who want to basically do recreation or mix business with pleasure. Then there is another one, which is the Fortune level, which is the next level, one level below than the ITC Grand Bharat. And there are several Fortune series hotels in Haryana across the India and across the world. Now this level basically provide comfortable living, provide same level of ITC service, comfortable living, and easy access to your urban lifestyle. So suppose you want to basically mix your official trip and take 2 days off in the end, then this is one segment for you, because it's not very far off from the main city. You can finish your work and then you can have recreation for like 2 to 3 days. So this is for those segment who want to mix business with pleasure. And the third level is the again a Fortune series, this is called Fortune Orange, which is for just the business traveler. Now these are small hotels backed by the similar ITC hotel luxury services, but these hotels are small, primarily targeting the business travelers only. So if you're traveling to to have your meetings, business meetings, and you're actually coming into the state of Haryana, then you would actually go for Fortune Orange level, which is the third level. Very, very mediocre price range. These are all 5 stars, by the way. And ITC, there are several hotels. I have not covered all the hotels, but my intention is to only give you the direction that why ITC is one of the biggest name when it comes to the state of Haryana in the tourism sector. So ultimate question, as you know that ITC is number one tourism company here in the state of Haryana. They are definitely employing manpower which are very, very specific. So first of all, they are the top hotel company originating from India, and therefore their standards are also very, very high. They actually cater to really creme de la creme of India, and as well as the foreign travelers. So therefore the people who work for ITC hotels or any branch of ITC business, which is agency or tour operations, etc., will have to be world class as well. So their standards are pretty high. So if you are in Haryana and if you are very well qualified as a hotel management guy or a person who has got good credentials in the hotel management course, good experience, good exposures, either with working with similar chains like Oberoi or Tata's or any other similar chain in India or abroad, then you become eligible to apply for a job with the ITC group of hotels, the tourism department, or the ITC, this portion which is dedicated on tourism, catering to the tourism business. So they look at very specific internationalized skill set. So if you are the one, and if you are living in the state of Haryana, then you should basically try your luck with ITC, because the salaries are pretty high. Living conditions, working conditions are very, very nice. As I've explained to you, the property itself is really world class. They have created a pristine environment, not only for guests but also for employees to work, and they expect 100% from you, and obviously they pay you very high. So ITC is the top company in the state of Haryana, and if you want to basically join them, you must try. Hopefully the information that I provided to you will be useful for you in order to make your mind. And if you are a small business person, mediocre business person, also handling some sort of food and beverages business, then you should look at ITC as a business partner, because they are obviously very big. They are huge hotel chain and tour operations and agency business. You can actually set up any kind of deals with the ITC group of hotels, and ITC is a large company, very well organized, very streamlined. Therefore you will not have any issue. If you are state of Haryana, then you should look at ITC. So friends, if you have any questions regarding this ITC, please shoot it and I will respond to you in the next one. The name of the program is Know the Top 20 Companies in Your State, and I will see you in the next one.